So today I thought you guys could come budget with me. I'm going to be working on the first part of June. I budget by paycheck just because that seems to work well for my brain. And you should always budget the way you understand the most. And this is the way that makes the most sense to me. So I'm not going to put my income just because to me that's just like a little bit too personal, but I thought I'd take you through the rest. So my first fixed expense is my mortgage. And since I budget by paycheck, I split everything in two. So my mortgage is $1,200. I'm going to do $600. Next is my cell phone. And that's $80. I have a lot of people on my cell phone plan and I just take it out of my own personal money, and then when I get reimbursed by them, then I disperse it where I want it to go. Trash, $15. Life insurance is going to be $21.50. My husband and I both have life insurance. Electricity, I budget about $120 a month, so I'm going to do $60 for each paycheck. Internet, $50 to $50. Where I live, our internet is very high because we live rurally, so there's not a lot of choices for internet. So we have really slow internet and we pay a lot of money for it. Next is groceries, and that is $300. I try to do about $600 a month for groceries. Household, toothbrushes, toothpaste, toilet paper, even like vitamins I put in household. And I'm gonna do $100 this paycheck. Animals is $40. I do about $80 a month, and $40 towards my 2 dogs and my cat, and $40 towards my chickens. Gas, $65. And then my husband's spending money is $40 a month. I don't have spending money because that was part of our no spend year, was I wasn't going to have any. And then I have kids' money, and that's for like activities they want to do. So right now one of my kids is in gymnastics, so that mainly goes to that. And then my fixed expenses are all the things that are like a set price. And then my living expenses is like what I consider to kind of make like how you live, things you need to live. So food, household items, stuff for my animals, gas. These are like the basics. Also under fixed expenses, I would put like debt down there because debt payments I feel like are a fixed expense. And then next I'm going to do my sinking funds. So I have an auto maintenance, and that is about $30 a month, so I'm going to do 15. Home maintenance, $50. We have an appliance fund because all of our appliances are super old and none of them work properly. So we know that we're going to have to get new appliances eventually, so we just budget $50 a month for that. And then preschool is starting in the fall, and so $37.50. I do, I think, $75 a month for preschool. Sometimes vacations on here. I don't think I'm putting anything, I'll write it out, but I'm not putting anything aside for vacation this paycheck. And then we have extra mortgage payments. I just put here, and I'm going to do 150. Extra savings. And then mutual fund. So extra savings, it's going to be 100. So this is what I typically put each time, is $200.84. Our paychecks fluctuate a little bit, so any extra I can add to the mutual fund or extra savings. So then what you're going to do is you take your income, total your income here, take all of your expenses, your fixed expenses, living expenses, sinking funds, total them there, and then see if you have anything left over. I already know that we have quite a bit left over, and I just did that so people wouldn't know my exact income. But this is the general gist of our budget on our no spend year. It's pretty bare bones, not a lot of leeway, not a lot of stuff on there. But there it is. June, we don't really have any extra things coming up in June. The only thing is my youngest is turning 2, but I'm trying to, do her birthday in a no spend way. So I already have a gift that I got off Buy Nothing for her. And then I just need to figure out what I'm going to do for like decorations and food and stuff. It's going to be a very small birthday party, but I still want her to have a good time. So I'm working on doing all of that, but I'm not setting aside money for that. I'm trying to be creative and come up with a way to do her birthday without spending money. Now, some of you think that that may be intense not to do a lot for a 2-year-old's birthday, but we don't, like this year, we're not doing things like that, so we can spend more money on things like a vacation. We have a 10-day vacation to Zion and the Grand Canyon coming up, and making those memories with my kids, to me, seems a lot more important than just buying them presents and having a huge birthday. So that's kind of the trade-off that we're doing this year. And I think so far it's going really well. My 4-year-old, I didn't really spend much on her birthday party, and we still had a really great time. And then now we get to do fun things like go on longer vacations because we have money set aside to do so. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!